All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got the Back to Basics sub tournament here. It's basically Sunder and Blink are your only actives that you're allowed. You can go either of them, in either order. And one defense item only. No stone cutting. Sorry, that's true. Now it is S, S- tier and below. But Pretzels allowed Carmine to go some Wukong here. So, if both players are down for it, I'll allow it. Because this is round one. Maybe in a grand final setting, I wouldn't allow it. These guys go way back, so it's going to be some really interesting shit. Hearts, really, everything's on the line here. I don't know how far they go back by any means, but I do know that they go far back. This is a very small tournament this time. Like, very small, like 8 people or 9. I don't know what it was about this week, but we have competitors going at it. And oh shit, Sunder was popped, but it doesn't matter. Pretzels cleans it up and shows why Sunder is ass. I can't find volume controls to get to it. Okay, I think that's a okay range. Alright, so Pretzels up 1-0. He went Bluestone into the boots, same as Carmine. Standard stuff for both these guys, both trying to get that extra poke, that extra wave clear. And, also hoping to enhance their overall mana pool. Ooh. Nice little cancel there, but Carmine was hoping to interrupt the tier Fearless. That's one thing that Sun Wukong does really well. It actually makes this a very hard matchup for tier. I think it's incredibly difficult for tier. So it's good for Pretzels that he got off to a very nice start there. When things were, squared off at around level 3 and 4 there, things aren't as difficult yet. But as the game goes on, you have a harder time being tier up against the Sun Wukong. It's just a better warrior, for all intents and purposes. He's got better poke. Obviously, tier really doesn't have poke. He's all about full commitment. So in the early game, he's got that going for him. Poke kind of falling off later as the game goes on. But his all-in potential as well for Carmine, just being stronger, with a more direct escapes, just being able to save his escape while being able to do damage. If tier, goes all in with his damage, he doesn't have the escape up anymore. It's kind of, they both have ultimates that allow them to get out, but Carmine heals him and even does a good amount of damage and gives him a clone, whereas Tier's is just, one burst of damage. It's harder to hit as well because it's very, what's the word? It's very easy to see coming, I guess. Yeah, I think that's, simply put, it is a very obvious ultimate that you see coming from a mile away. Very long startup animation, and he takes a while to fly through the air as well. So just like more confirmable damage coming out of the Sun Wukong, and it not all resting on one ability, like the Fearless from Pretzels. Tier really has a problem where he falls off a lot harder than most warriors as well because of that. Fearless being his main tool. Oh, if Carmine finds him with a 3 here, I don't think he has it yet. He should commit for this though, but I guess he doesn't. Let me see. He just got it up, I'm guessing. Surprised that he didn't commit to that, because he absolutely should have been able to kill him. I think going Sunder first is probably a big mistake. It depends. I mean, some people might be able to find some clutch engagements early with it, but it is such a poor active right now. All it does is give you 15% of the target's health as true damage. It no longer gives the protection shred or anything like that until the rank 2. And I thought he just upgraded. I was going to say, and Carmine realizing that, but it would be a bit early on before your build's done to do that. So that's another reason why the Sunder's not going to be very viable until you get the tier 2, so you might as well probably get as a second active. That's my opinion on it, but it depends. Some characters really can't make use of the blink too well, and obviously Pretzel's god tier is a master of blink, so no surprise in him going at first. Yeah, predictable was was definitely the word I was looking for. The first match of the night here, folks. See, predictable. Carmine, even though Pretzels have the element of surprise, but still able to react there is the important thing. He's so far down in level right now, Carmine. This is the only round 1 matchup because of, like I said, it being a small tournament and being super awkward. Pretzels is looking for that blink, but it was still on cooldown because Carmine's trying to call it out. And he does successfully. I don't know if he just next leveled Pretzels or what just happened, but Pretzels, I guess, was expecting Carmine to follow his path, and then he was going to blink and Fearless, but Carmine stopped short for such a long time. If he had just stopped short as Pretzels blinked, I would get it. But then he had already stopped and the plan was clear, but Pretzels just acted as though Carmine was still walking in that straight line. Regardless, Carmine successfully baits out that blink Fearless and is looking a lot better here. He's only 1 level down. Yeah, only 1 defense item allowed here. I think that's my favorite rule, and I'm trying to keep it for almost all the tournaments. It really helps Duel so much because having 2 or more defense is such a bore for everyone to watch, for people to play. No one wants to play when that's the case, and no one, you know, a lot of people don't enjoy watching either. Games can go so late. There's not enough punish potential, and it's just super frustrating. It also rewards gods like Tier here, who, like I said, get completely hindered by the longer the game goes on. And when we say the longer the game goes on, the more this guy falls off, it's generally because the longer the game goes on, more defense is acquired. And when that happens, the burst damage falls off. For Tier here, that's really good news because him only facing 1 defense item means that he can fight into the opponent better than ever. Carmine really taking a lot of damage here. He's going to have to go up into the air. He'll land down just to try to safely take out the creeps, but Pretzels is looking for it here. Ooh, nice stun. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Oh, the Sunder! The BM Sunder, but I don't know if he's going to get up! Carmine with the turn. My God. And the Sunder actually clutched it out. Pretzels played. Yeah, I like the relic rule for this one. It's a little silly, but I think that it, you know, yields some hilarious results like that, so I'm glad. Carmine really making use. And some great jukes. So I don't think Carmine plays too much Duel. I know Pretzels has been on his Duel shit more this year than ever, for sure. But he still is not like a very big regular in it. At least not as much lately. So the big upset here would be Carmine winning for 2 reasons. One, because he's on... okay, never mind. For 1 reason. 1, because he doesn't play Duel much. But 2, he is, never mind, some Wukong. And he's a tier higher than he's supposed to be in this tournament. So, maybe Pretzels' mercy here will end up being his downfall. He's still got that nice little experience lead. Both of them going into it. Looks like Jotun's could be brawlers from Carmine. Personally, I would go brawlers here up against the tier. He's doing a lot to just keep up that lane sustain. And if he can bully him harder. Ooh, Pretzel's got his Sunder. He led with it, but wasn't able to find anything else. And that ultimate off the mark. But like I said, it is so hard to confirm ultimates with tier, especially in just like in good positions that it actually matters. Like they know you're looking for it, and it's so slow. It's not like some Wukong's ultimate where he can he can wait up on that cloud and choose when to come down. And when he does choose to, it's you know, a rather quick animation. Oh, close interaction there. It would have been sick if Karma was able to get the stun. Sometimes these round ones can be a lot more fun than even the grand finals and stuff. I mean, grand finals, generally, I feel like for any game, like even I watch Smash a lot, and I don't stick around for grand finals for most of the time, because you know, a lot of times it's predictable. The opponents that are playing, you know, the two best guys there, the regulars, and you know, it's the same kind of matchup that you're used to seeing, stuff like that. But when you tune into other people, it's cool to see just how other people think and how they play. Wow, that was sick, and I have no idea how that interaction just happened. I'm almost positive that the stun is supposed to beat that out. Ooh, Pretzel is straight lining though in a really predictable way. Pretzel, oh, I meant Carmine straight lining there in a really predictable way. Pretzel is able to capitalize, but unfortunately for him, that Ox came up just in time to save him. That's actually crazy. He had about like 10 health there. If only Pretzels had a Sunder. Oh, we do see Carmine did pick up that Brawler's Beat Stick. I think that was definitely the call. It's so strong against Tier. Unfortunately, though, he's got to hit those Tigers. He's missed quite a few of them. He's gone for some fancy stuff, though, up against the Fearlesses, and, you know, that's acceptable to miss. But those kind of, you know, point-blank ones, absolutely necessary to hit. Now both of them are going for their second pen items. Pretzel's a little bit ahead in his build, given that he's about 800 gold ahead. So Carmine can probably opt for... The thing is, you don't really opt for a defense build when Sunder was popped there, by the way. And it's always important to remember, like I said, that Sunder isn't giving the protection shred. It's just doing the base damage at rank 1. Like, it's so bad. It's insane. But it does aid Pretzels in doing a little bit more damage in that combo of his. And it keeps Carmine out. They're acting like they're fighting over a red buff. There's no red buff here. Not sure if Pretzels is creating the illusion of a red buff, and Carmine believes it's up, but... Pretzels with the chase here. Misses the 2, but does force the ult out of Carmine, which is going to be a great play for him. Yeah, so you don't really need to go auto attack ever in this role set with, or, you know, as a warrior that's primarily a burst god. You're not going to have to go auto attack like you usually would into double or triple defense in these circumstances. So neither Pretzels or Carmine will really have to go that route. If they want to, though, it might benefit Carmine. Pretzel's probably fine to be able to just, you know, keep it cool with the insane damage that Tier can deliver with that full combo. Street, it says you're fighting Soul Militant. Bum, bum. Oh shit, some guy named Epic Squared somehow got into it. That doesn't make sense. I think that's like an error on it. He wasn't there when we were in it, so... Here, I erased it and it should have brought it back to normal. That's really weird. I have no idea what that was. But you should be good. Yeah, why they agreed to it, I think, you know, just... friendly, you know, they're friends, so. Oh my god, you're right, Jabber. It's because I never clicked start on the tournament, so some guy snuck in. Oh, Epic! It's you, Epic! Thank you for doing that. But no, we're good. No, I appreciate it, man. That's hilarious. No, it's all good. I understand what happened now. Thanks for doing that again. And, yeah, no, my bad. Alright, so strange things happen, guys. Collusion, some would say. Pretzel's starting with a big Sunder here. He actually did upgrade the Sunder, so he's going to want to get something off of this. But he missed the ult. He missed a lot of the damage that he was going for. And Carmine's just able to, you know, do these Carmine things. Stay outside of his range and make a fool out of young Pretzels. Will Carmine hit the target here? He does, but is not able to find the tiger yet. He wants to find it here. Oh my god, there it is. Pretzel's really strange pathing there. No idea why he didn't decide to just leave and go towards the tower. Like, of course he would have been dove. But he was allowing Carmine to heal up the entire time. I guess at first he was probably trying to juke where Carmine would land so that he wouldn't take the initial damage from the ultimate. But, you know, initial damage or not, if he didn't get under that tower, he was just going to end up getting outboxed and killed. Yeah, I talked about this being an incredibly hard matchup for Tier. I went up against the Wukong as Tier recently, and it was supposed to be a YouTube video. I was pumped. I was ready to go. And then I learned the pain and agony, and it was just so bad. I was literally so sad the whole game that I just could not even do it. I was like, this is no longer a game. I'm done. Defeated. But Carmine seems to be finding that balance right now. Like I said, being able to outrange Tier and just stay out and force him to try to go in, then kiting around him, is so important. The fact that his ult counters a lot of what Tier wants to do with his own ult or with Fearless, and then just turns the tables on him so easily. Jotuns was picked up next here for Carmine, whereas Pretzels also went for Beefstick and now has Titan's Bane. That's funny, Pretzels wasn't knocked up there because he's knocked up immune during that one. Carmine with a nice secure on that buff. Pretzels, wow, with a lot of damage. I think it's because that Sunder was still active. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Tier 2 Sunder is no joke. It does, how much, increasing the damage taken by 20%. Oh, wow, Carmine was ready for it, and he's turning the tables here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have, oh my god, he has ult. I was gonna say, unfortunately, he doesn't have Sunder, but he does have ult. It doesn't matter. Finds the chase. Exactly like I said, he's got all the tools to answer when Tier tries to force the issue like that and go in. And unfortunately, he read the blink from Pretzels, was able to get out of the way, then hit him with a stun for a shit ton of damage. I'll move you up, Hat Master, don't worry. This is an unconventional tournament. It's a very small one, so I am the only mod. But you can actually move yourself up in the bracket. I don't know why or how it works, but you can. And I trust you to make the right choice. Oh wow, he actually ate that, what was it, the tiger? Is it that you can only tiger stun him if you go in at a certain angle? I'm so confused at the interaction now between tiger stun and Fearless. Maybe it was the startup of tiger and he didn't have the stun component of it yet. That's very possible. Carmine should probably go back in with this blink, but he's got to be really careful not to, you know, immediately eat a Fearless. Ooh, Pretzels makes the move first, goes in with his. Nice ult, very smart to try to clear up those fire lane minions. Fire wave minions. Oh, Carmine, though, goes back in confidently with the Sunder and takes it clean. Okay, so Fearless does win versus Tiger, but only if you hit the side of it with Tiger. Does it? Wow, that's interesting. I actually really thought that the Tiger won the engagement. Yeah, I guess you just have to avoid the hitbox of the Fearless and hit him with the Tiger during it from the side. Yeah, Carmine definitely could have gone into to attack the Titan here, but instead chose to go Bull Demon. What I say, he doesn't play Duel. You can't blame him for this. Oh shit! Carmine with the nobility and just the sheer respect for his fellow player decides to give in and allow Pretzels to move forward.